Hello and welcome back to our KOTOR modded playthrough. Just want to say, thank you guys for watching over the last few episodes. Hope you've been enjoying it, and thank you so much for the support, all the comments and the likes that people have been putting down. Really appreciate all of the support and love from everyone over the last sort of week or so that these videos have been going up. So yeah, I just want to start off the video just by saying thank you so much. In the last episode, we did majority of the lower Undercity part. We still got a few things to do, so we've got to go and do the stuff at Vulkar. We've got the Rakball serum to go and get Vulkar. We've done everything in this area. Next part is just going into the sewers. And yeah, so for where we're going through, we're going to go through this entrance here, down here. So normally, if you want to get to Zaalbar as soon as possible, you get up to northern sewers entrance, but we're going to go through the southern sewers purely because there is a data pad down here which we are needing for Vulkar. And if you guys forgot about the last episode, we've been set on a mission to find these data pads which show the location of the promised land, and we've already got one, so we need to go and find the other. I think it's two potentially. I think, yeah, the grandfather and his father, and we found the apprentice's one. So yeah, we have done all of that, or need to do all of that. And to do that, we are going to go through this area and we're going to explore all of the sewers. And then obviously we need to save Zaalbar, we need to break the Black Vulkar base. There's a lot for us to do. And yeah, so I'm just going to quickly buff up all of my characters, because we don't really use our force powers very much at the moment, and we need to start using them more. And also, to be fair, the Valor buff that I've got is actually huge for us because it does give us the benefits we need. So like the stat bonuses, everything. It's just something that we do need quite a lot. Med pack. Okay, so the door here. Let's have a look through. Oh, there's a Sith.
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
I mean, these aren't part of the original game, are they? I don't think they are. Are these like part of the cut content mod? Look, I've got the proper security papers.
Papers? Don't wag those in my face. Anyone can forge papers. Call me crazy, but I'm suspicious of anyone wandering around in these sewers, even if they have papers. Unless you want me to take you in for questioning, you better tell me what you're doing down here.
My papers aren't forged. I'm down here on official Sith business, or back on. I'll report you for interfering with my mission.
Hey, settle down. I don't want any trouble with the commander. But you can't blame me for being on edge after getting stuck with an assignment like this. Wandering around these stinking sewers under constant attack from Rakghouls. We've already run out of Rakghoul serum. Plus, I heard we lost one of our patrols in the Undercity.
Ooh, yeah, that might have been, just scratch back ahead. Yeah, I heard about that. It wasn't me. You lost a patrol?
From what I heard, they were in the southern section of the Undercity when contact with the base was cut off. They haven't been heard from since. It's probably another Rakghoul attack. And nobody's even out looking for them. Finding those downed escape pods takes priority over everything else, even the lives of a patrol. Order like that is good for morale.
So what are you doing in the sewers then? Why don't you just give up the search? You're annoying me time to die. I have to go back to my mission now.
Yeah, right. Same goes for us. Come on, boys. Let's get out of here. The sooner we get this search done, the sooner we can get out of these filthy tunnels. Move out!
Oh, okay. We managed to talk our way out of that one. Sweet. What's down here? Oh, Rakghoul. And the Sith are gone. So, they can't help us.
You asked for this! You
I love
asked
this
for this!
people. I don't want one as well. I actually did some, I watched some YouTube videos on the Rakghoul stuff. Really interesting. Glow Rod. Oh, Promised Land Journal. Sweet! We got one of the Promised Land Journals that we needed. A Glow Rod? What is that? Is it like a flashlight of some kind? So it's 1 to 2 damage and it's a light. Oh, it actually gives off light. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I mean, useless, but pretty cool. I'm surprised the lightsabers don't actually give off light. That would have been a really cool addition. Maybe a mod. Oh, that would be sweet. Like, imagine like your lightsaber just giving off light everywhere you go, and like the light different based on the color of your crystal. I hope they do all this stuff in the remaster and the remake. I really can't wait to see what they do for the remaster. I genuinely don't think it's going to be like this, a turn-based RPG game, because to be fair, KOTOR is a real-time turn-based RPG. So yeah, I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to make it probably similar to Jedi Fallen Order. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a thought. I think they're going to make it a bit more interactive. And but the thing is, they're going to miss out so many like different things. I really hope they include all the force powers, like Force Storm, Drain, Death Field, Drain Life, all that stuff. I wish they hope to keep everything that made KOTOR KOTOR. I just don't see how they're going to do it if they do change style and the way of the game. And like, let's be honest, like I don't think a lot of people care much for the gameplay of KOTOR. I think everyone loves it purely for the story. I mean, I'm one of those people, like the gameplay it's not a huge part of it. It's fun, don't get me wrong, it's great, but it's not the reason I love the game so much. I don't know if you agree with that. If anyone has got an opinion, please just put them down in the comments. I'd actually love to hear your opinion on what makes KOTOR great. It's clunky, but it's fantastic. It's probably one of the best games that BioWare ever made, aside from Baldur's Gate, to be fair as well. Quickly. Go on, explode. Okay, we killed one of them, that's good. But we didn't kill the fiend, or hit the fiend either. Great. Right, so we've got one of the pads. Why is the map so small? Probably because we're playing on the widescreen mod. So we made the resolution 1920 by 1080, which the game's native resolution isn't 1920 by 1080. I think it's like 1280 by something or other. But yeah, I think this game is like the highest it can go up to is like 600p. We've just got myself a level up, so we're actually now hitting level 6. So let's see what we can do. I think 7 repair is all we need, so I'm just going to start pumping everything into persuasion now. That's all we need. Oh yes, we can get 2 force powers, and because we're level 7, we can get, or 6, we can get cure. Brilliant. So got that. Start healing ourselves instead of using up our med packs. What else can we get? We've got the next level of Force Shield, which gives us +4 to defense and all saving throws. Also really strong. That's level 9, that's level 9. So I'm not going to get those for a little while yet. Force Shield is fantastic. Dominate Mind. Probably should pick that up at some point. However, do you want to get Horror? Or Fear, should I say. The thing is, I could sacrifice on Cure, because we... yeah, I think I might do that. I think, so they're getting Cure. We can just get that next level. And it doesn't really matter at the moment. We are just using med packs. Like, I think we've got enough of them for the moment. You know, famous last words. But Horror is going to be a really strong ability for us to use. Because if it works, we can then just cut through everyone. And then obviously get Insanity at level 12. We do need to kind of get Affliction as well, because Plague is fantastic. But again, don't get that till level 12. Do want to get Shock. Do want to get Wound. We kind of want all of the Dark Side force powers because they're strong. They're really good. But we also need to get all the light side stuff, because these are absolutely insane. They do just buff your character up. They're absolutely immense. So we're going to do that. We're going to go for our new ability, Horror, and then hopefully get Insanity soon as well. Calf, what were you going to do? We're going to get you Treat Injury, because all you're good for is being a meat shield. we get toughness? That one just retracts 2 points of damage suffered, so not as good at the moment. Kind of do want some melee weapon attack bonuses. Yeah, we just want that to be fair. So that one we don't really care too much about. But attack bonus with with melee weapons is really strong. His Calf does miss quite a lot. I mean, we could also argue take in improved power attack to be fair. So power attack receives +8 damage, but the attack is made with a -3 penalty to hit. At the moment, it's still -3 penalty to hit. Okay. So yeah, I think the best choice would be melee focus on that. Cool. Sorted. So that means he's got +5/+7. That'd be dozy. And yeah. Give him another energy shield, because we picked enough of them. And to be fair, we have been using our energy shield, which is interesting. They will be quite useful, especially for me later on in the game. Mission, I need you to have the motion detector goggles because you are a demos expert. Sweet. Let's go through here. See what's in here. Absolutely nothing. But we did get computer spike. Exit at the top of the line that seems to be blocked with no way to clear it. Ha. Right, well, proceed onwards this way. I really want to use out my new abilities. Oh, my bad. Mission, can you do a favour and disable? I don't think Mission has high enough demos skill to actually recover gas mines.
What?
But yeah, it's just easier to do that. Okie dokie. Here we go. Let's test out our new force power. So, horror. Only effective one of them. Great. Let's do it. Okay, it did affect all of them. Absolutely fantastic. And the great thing about using horror is Mission will automatically use her sneak attack on anything that is stunned, and they are classed as stunned. So Mission is going to be an absolute beast doing all this damage. And I'm kind of tempted now with having this to take Mission and Zaalbar with us and leave Calf at home. Let's have a look at our tiny little mini map because it is just that, a mini map. Okay, so we've got some more loot. Adrenal strength, that's fantastic. Definitely need that all the time. Alright, so proceed forwards. We need to try and find Zaalbar at this point now. Where am I up to? Do I have a mini map up here? Ah, I think. Yes, so Zaalbar is just beyond this door.
What?
Can we talk to her?
Yes?
No, we can't talk to her. Okay. I just saw, like, as we were walking up, it kind of glowed and said Zaalbar. So I was like, ooh, could we glitch the game? Oh, ragdolls. Horror. Yes. Fear me. And I think with horror it's about easier to hit. Well, yeah, clearly. I just know it's probably one of the most OP, best abilities in this game. Especially with Plague, like coupled Plague. Like you get to the end of this game with bloody Malik, just use Plague and then everything affects them. Except that I think he is immune to horror and insanity and stuff like that, but he just becomes absolutely ridiculously easy as long as you Plague him. I'll disable that.
Sure.
Mines are also completely useless, so to be fair, I don't think we will be recovering mines. They're good for money. Like, no, well, they're not good for money. They cost about 40 credits, so they're terrible for money. But,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Simple.
What?
Oh, hello. What are this? Gamorreans. Oh, no. Let's try and pick them off one at a time. Horror. And then I'm just going to start buffing our stats.
You asked for this!
You'll pay.
Gamorrean Elite. Okay, so these are scary people. But it doesn't matter, because we are stupidly good.
This is one of those
Horror
old-style
is OP.
manuals. No computer codes or nothing. The sewers is the only place you see one of these on Terrace. You can't use conventional security spikes on these old locks. but don't worry. I've come across them before. I've rigged up a little device that should do the trick.
So here we go, we save Zaalbar.
I'm glad to see you too, Big Z. You didn't think I'd forget about you. Mission in Zaalbar, together forever.
For any of you who
These
can't
are my
speak
new
Wookiee,
friends,
he asked,
Big Z.
who's that Wookiee?
Without them, I could never have got you out.
Good to meet you, Zaalbar. I'm Vulkar. You know the language of my people? This is rare on your species. I'm impressed. You have saved me from my life of servitude and slavery. There is only one way I can ever repay such an act. I will swear a life debt to you.
You sure about that, Big Z? Think about it carefully. You better be sure about this.
I am sure, Mission. This is an issue of great importance to me. Because of our great physical strength, Wookiees are being used as slave labour on our own homeworld. They see us as brutes and animals to exploit it. Over the years, slavers have taken many of my people. We must always be on guard against raids against our villages. When the Gamorreans captured me, I thought I was doomed to a life of servitude. I have been saved from such a fate. The only way I can repay that is through a life debt.
Big Z swearing a Wookiee life debt to you? Wow, this is major. Do you realize what it means?
Great, I got a walking carpet. No, we love Zaalbar. Zaalbar is the best. And I mean, to be fair, any Wookiee is. Yay, I've always wanted a Wookiee slave. No, we are not saying that. It's some kind of loyalty vow.
A life debt is the most solemn vow a Wookiee can make. It means he'll stay by your side for the rest of your life. Wherever you go, whatever you do, Zaalbar will be with you.
In the presence of you all, I swear my life debt. Forever after, I will be by your side, Zaalbar Khan. May my vow be as strong as the roots of the great water trees of Kashyyyk. I'm honoured to accept this vow, Zaalbar.
I guess this means you're stuck with me too.
Oh, great.
Wherever Big Z goes, I'm going. I almost lost him once. It's not gonna happen again.
I'm glad to have you on board too, Mission.
So, I guess I still owe you one secret path into the Vulkar base. That was the deal, wasn't it? Don't worry. I know a back door into that scum den.
Good, the sooner we get there, the better.
I better come with you. The Vulkars put up a force shield to keep the sewer dwellers out. I'm one of the only non-Vulkars on Terrace who can get you past it. I can't remember exactly how to get there, but I know it was somewhere here in the sewers. Over to the northeast, if I remember right. I just hope the Rancor monster isn't still there.
Oh, what? Rancor? Well, no, nobody said anything about a Rancor monster.
There used to be a Rancor monster that made its nest in that part of the sewers. Pretty much eats anything it can get its claws on. That thing is huge! Luckily, Rancors aren't too bright. I was able to sneak past it before, so I'm sure we'll figure something out.
God, Mission's got
That
some
is,
balls.
unless you want to change your mind.
Absolutely not. Not really an option. Let's go.
Okay then, off we go. Well, like I said, somewhere to the southeast. Just look for the force shield, and we'll know we're there.
She just said southeast, but then earlier she just said northeast. Which one is it, Mission? Okay, it's just going through the tutorial of how to switch party members. Great. We're going to take half just so we can take all of this stuff. Oh yeah, can't remove mission just yet. Calf, we want your Enchanting Ritual brand taken away, as well as your energy shield. And I don't think... Yeah, not usable by Wookiees, so we'll leave that for you. We'll leave that for you, but right now, you're going to go back to being Blaster Calf. And here is a heavy blaster for you. Great, there you go. It actually does more damage, I think, but because everything and their mum uses energy shields, it's kind of useless. Party selection. Take Calf out. Add Zaalbar. Go to Zaalbar. Give him good sword. Good soup. And because he's a Wookiee, he's super strong, so look at that. And we can also level him up, so which is great. His skills. Well, you're good at demolitions. You're also good at repair. Durability, nope. Awareness, nope. We're going to give him some treat injury, actually. Because Zaalbar has a lot of hit points because he's a Wookiee. And we're going to give him 2 weapon fighting, and that's all we can do. Cool. So now, it's 4 and 6. He can hit just as well as Calf, but does a lot more damage. Because he is 20 strength. Bloody hell, it's 20 constitution, so he's a lot of health. And yeah, sorted.
Sure.
Nothing in here. Is there anything to loot? That's the question. Oh, there is. Yeah. All of the stuff to loot is over here. Cardio regulator. And a repair kit. So nothing
What?
really.
Gotcha.
Security?
Simple.
There we go. So, Bizak cards, Zaalbar's crossbow, so that's a unique weapon we've now got availability to. I think, mission, you're going to go back to being a... I think you're going to go back to being a ranged damage dealer. I do like you with melee because I can control you a little bit easier. Because you cut behind people and backstab them. It just puts you kind of in the fray. You do more damage that way. Right, have we missed anything? Not really. We haven't actually missed part of anything. Yeah, let's just continue on this way. Oh, it's the mooring. Ow.
Take that.
Are we going to attack it? Are we going to kill it? Thank you, Zaalbar. Absolutely destroyed him, to be fair. What's in here? Ooh.
What?
Frag mine mission, if you don't mind. Disable.
Sure.
What?
Oh, God's sake, I forget when you switch party characters, it kind of just stopped. It's really annoying. Outcast Court. Oh, yes. A Promised Land journal. And now, we can make mission. Flight attendant. There we go. Look at her go. Look at her go. She can now be one of those people who signals aeroplane. Or she's going to a rave. Right. Prototype vital blade. There we go.
Yes?
So I think, is that all of the stuff? With the journals or rukils, you can reveal the true location of Promised Land. So we're probably going to go back to the Undercity. Go and do that. And go speak to Rukil. But first, let's find where we need to go. So through that door is where you would come down when you go through the northern part, the northern entrance. So that is the way back up to the surface, which is why I went through the other way, because of the other journey. And here is the perfect. So we could just make a quick detour trip back to the camp. And then once we've done that, we come back and sort out what we're doing. So go into the Black Vulkar base. Just disable all these mines, make my life a lot easier.
Sure.
Kind of do want to recover them because of the Sith dude later on. The governor. An asshole. But I think we'll have enough at the moment. I don't think we'll actually need to use too many. I looted that? Yeah, I did do that. Cool. How many mines do I actually have? Are they all... I have none, actually. Okay, never mind. Right, so... what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak to... no, there's nothing that I need to buy from him, actually. So, yeah, we're going to continue on. We're going to give all of the journals to Rukil. Because we don't need to buy anything from my gear. If we give Rukil the journals, it means we can't have access to the shop anymore. So, yeah. We're going to speak to
Greetings
Rukil.
once more, Upworlder. Do you bring news of my apprentice? Have you discovered her fate and proved yourself to be a true savior of my people?
Well, this guy is senile, isn't he? Because he knows. That's why we spoke to him last episode. Maybe I'm going senile. Maybe we didn't. Your princess is dead. I have her journal.
It is as I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy.
I swear we've had this
Upworlder.
conversation.
You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the Promised Land. You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you. Perhaps old Rukil knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity, cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too.
Very well. Tell me, I could have sworn I've had this conversation in literally in the last episode. I think I'm going to skip it. Basically, he just says that Paris was, had a massive rebellion, and yeah. And then the reason the Undercity is a thing is because they cast down all of the people who were involved in the rebellion, and lo and behold, here's the Undercity dwellers. So, what does it have to do with me?
Brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion.
What did you expect?
Now we live a dark existence
Yeah, I was going
beneath
to
the
skip on
streets
this
of
because he then
Terrace,
speaks about the
a
Promised
life
Land. So, how can I lead you to Promised Land when I don't even know what it is?
Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf. I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location.
So I have all 3 journals, Rukiel. Here. Take them.
Can it be true? Is it possible that at long last, the dream of my father and grandfather before him will be fulfilled? I can hardly bear to look. Yes, of course. Now I understand. It all makes sense. Now I see why the Promised Land has been so hard to find. It is so obvious. You have done a great thing, Upworlder. A selfless act that will bring great joy to all the people of this village. I must take this to Gendar right away.
Rukiel, what do you want now? Have you more fables of a hidden paradise just waiting for us to find it?
You may not think these are fables after you see what I have brought you,
I just see
Gendar.
myself stood over there.
At these journals.
What? No, it can't be. Are these real, Rukiel? Is this information accurate?
I swear to you, everything in these journals is true, Gendar. The Promised Land. I told you I would find it.
The entrance is far from here, Rukiel. It will take us weeks to get there, perhaps even months. And we will have to cross many Rakghoul-infested areas.
I do not deny the journey will be hard, Gendar. But surely it is better than the miserable life we have here.
Wise words, Rukiel. Our supplies are high right now. We could leave by nightfall. I will tell the others to prepare for the journey.
Thank you once again, Upworlder. I will say a final goodbye. For where we are going, I fear you cannot come. The journey to the Promised Land is long and arduous.
What if, just maybe this is an interesting video idea, but what if we did, or I did a video on, it's probably already been done, but what if Revan, currently as he is, you can't remember anything, but spoilers, went with Rukiel to the Promised Land? What would have happened in the KOTOR timeline if the player character did go with Rukiel? I'd be quite interested to hear about, and Karth and missions are, bugger off with him, and Zaalbar's gone as well, and Ambassador's just left. I should probably get out, who knows, but it'd be a really cool theory video. Goodbye, Rukiel, and good luck.
We must part ways here, Upworlder. I sense your destiny is yet to be chosen, but the destiny of my people is at the end of the long journey ahead of us.
Like lambs to the slaughter. There we go. So, all of that done. There is absolutely no one now in the Undercity. We can't buy or sell stuff to gear because he's gone. But we've done the right thing. We have got some light side points to boot as well. So, currently, We're quite light side actually. I like that. Okay, we're more light side than Mission, which means we're more light side than Calf. So we're good, which means we can afford to have a few dark side points later on in the series, which you'll see when we go and side with the Black Vulkars and slaughter Gadden Thek. Oh well, I'm just doing that for loot, doing it for the shits and gigs, and also the credits, because there's a lot of money to be made in being an asshole. Oh, Rackles. Okay, hello. Well, just stop you in the back there. There we go. I wonder how long the actual horror lasts for. It seems like quite a while. Cool. Well, we made short work of them. Now that we've got horror, we make absolutely short work. But this is it.
You won't be able to get that computer to lower the energy fields unless you know the proper codes. Lucky for you, I've got them. I picked them off the pocket of a Black Vulkar who had a little too much to drink in the cantina one night. Here, let me get that energy field down for you.
Thank you so much, Mission. And on that note, I think we are going to leave this episode here. Next episode, we're going to go through and break into the Black Vulkar base. We've got a Rancor to fight up there, to be scared of, to fight, to whatever. And yeah, we have to try and see if we can save Bastila or get this prototype accelerator back. All to be done in the next episode or 2 episodes. But yeah, thank you as always for watching, guys, and if you do like watching this playthrough, please don't forget to subscribe. 93% of my viewers are not subscribed, so it'd be a huge help if you do subscribe to the channel and get us to 1,000 subscribers. And I'd really appreciate if, yeah, just leave a comment, just let me know what you want to see next, and just let me know your thoughts. And should we kill Gadden Thek, or should we side with the hidden backs? Maybe we shouldn't take Mission with us, who knows? Or maybe we should. Either way, we're going to find out in the next episode. See ya. Bye.